very concerned about now.
Bukan apa yang dah lepas habis tu.
Not even future, not even past. It's always now. Now too is happening all the time. All the time become now. For example, sekarang ni we say now we are talking about now. We are using the word now kan? Now. 10 minutes later,
It's a new now.
it's a new now. So when is the now is going to end? The now is not going to end.
So macam forever kita kena cari new stuff.
Forever it is now. You must.
Never end.
So the same thing with our brain. For example, when we watch video, say for example we watch video when you were young, when you were 2 years old. So when we watch that video footage, you are watching it now, right? You did not go back to history.
Kita just tengok apa yang direkod.
So we are watching what happened last time based on memory, based on what is recorded, right? The same thing in your mind. When, for example, if I ask you to think of yourself when the first day of school, for example, when you went to school, the first day of school, do you remember?
Tak cry, I found a kindergarten friend, and then I had a friend terus.
Okay, so that memory is actually recorded in your brain as memory. But you are actually looking at that memory now. Can you see the point? Or?
Yeah.
You are looking at the memory now. So now too is very important. Whatever we do, we must base on now, not based on historical records ataupun future records. Future record it become a problem. Why? Because it doesn't happen yet. It doesn't happen. For example, what event you entered last time during MRSM?
MRSM?
Event bahasa Inggeris.
Oh, storytelling.
Storytelling. So you know next month you're going to participate in that event storytelling. Then benda tu tak ada lagi. But if you think about it now, you can get worried now.
Before that pun kan, also every day pun kan worry about that.
You'll be worried now. What happened? So your mind always thinking, what happened if this thing? What happened if that? What happened is this? And it's always what happened. If you layan that thoughts, we say thoughts, right? The thought that come to your mind. For example, the thought say, what happened if you go out the stairs, suddenly you miss a step, then you fall. What happened if suddenly people got bored with what you're trying to say? You look around and then people are not looking at you, not paying attention at you. What happened if the teacher? So there's a lot of if and but. So this if and but, benda tu tak jadi tau. You don't know whether it's going to happen or not. But it will make you worried so much. So the worry is based on future,
something yang tak jadi lagi, and the likelihood of it happening also may not be there. It won't happen. For example, after the event, then you realize, a lot of things I thought about actually didn't happen. I thought about it before the event, but after the event, actually nothing much happened. I just went through just normal. So what I'm trying to tell you, whenever such a situation happen, you jangan layan. You understand? Jangan layan. Benda tu have come to you, then you say to yourself, this is future. I'm not going to look at future things. I'm not going to look at the historical things. Just tengok the present.
I'm looking at the present. The present is I have to prepare. I have to read, I have to prepare. So that's what I will do. I have to study. So that's what I will do. I will study. Sincerely. Like that. So all these thoughts play in your mind, you can erase. You can stop thinking about it. Okay, let me tell you the technique how to stop thinking about the unnecessary thoughts. Okay, they are not necessary kan?
Kalau ikut orang dulu mesti kata zikir.
Orang dulu zikir lah.
Actually bukan dulu. Everyone now.
Now also do zikir. Tapi kan the mind ni dia ada two types lah. Number one is conscious, the other one is subconscious. Subconscious. Do you remember when I talk about the subconscious mind when you were driving start to learn how to drive? So when you start to learn how to drive, your conscious mind take over, then you become very conscious about the brake, very conscious about the lighting, very conscious about the mirror, very conscious about the speed. Okay, you become conscious. But after you become so regular driving, and then after 3 years or 4 years, it become normal for you, then your subconscious mind will take over. Okay, when your subconscious mind take over, your mind is not conscious of the brake, it's not conscious of the mirror, right? It become conscious. The mind become conscious when only something happen.
Something bad happen. Macam kena langgar ke.
The same thing with your body system. The whole body system, you are not conscious
Of
of
what
your
happening.
breathing. You're not
Apa
conscious.
kita eat sometimes pun tak
Bila kita
conscious.
blink,
Tak conscious. You blinking, you're not conscious. But
Jesus stop.
you can only be conscious when you focus your mind in that point, at that point. For example, I want to be conscious of my palm. So I look at my palm, then I become conscious. Kalau tidak, if I do not look at it, I'm not conscious. Okay.
About weight ke.
Okay, now, the problem about subconscious mind. Majority of our work in the day-to-day life is based on subconscious mind. Majority of what we do, what we say, what we think is based on subconscious mind. That means your mind is not conscious of the happening around you.
yeah.
Majority of what we do based on subconscious mind, even to the extent of prayer. You pray based on subconscious mind. So when things are based on subconscious mind, then your body become like a robot.
And then bila take rakaat tak ingat rakaat berapa.
Tak ingat lah. You become mechanical. Because dah bertahun-tahun buat. So kalau based on subconscious mind, that means you are not praying.
Actually kita tak pray betul-betul. So kita just ikut je kan.
Because you pray based on your subconscious mind. You pray ataupun you read the Quran based on your subconscious mind. Ataupun you naik basikal based on your subconscious mind. So that means what you have to do is to switch from using subconscious mind to conscious mind.
Tapi macam mana kita nak switch? Sebab kita just macam tak tahu kan. Kita just main buat je.
Sometimes kita nak jadi conscious, lepas tu dah into like the third rakaat dah zona balik.
Memang macam tu. Dia punya, it takes a lot of training. You have to train every day your mindset
Be conscious.
to be conscious and to be aware. You have to be aware of what is happening around you. For example, and one of the things that because of the eyesight and the hearing yang can make you conscious. So what you do is you have to try and listen as much as possible what is the sound that is existing around you. So you train yourself to be conscious. The same thing when you look with the eagle eye to look at details. For example, dekat sini ada koyak sikit kan. Generally people don't see. Tapi because your eye is
macam this stage.
macam you want to be conscious, you look at it consciously, then you can see.
The little piece of dirt ke.
Piece of dirt. So you have to look and you have to hear consciously. Another way how to train yourself to be conscious, ini pun kalau you have time lah. What I do is I close my eyes.
Okay, about 10 minutes.
And I know once you close your eye, your mind will be jumping now. Fikir ni kan.
Especially before sleep. Time
betul
tu lah
kan?
banyak gila thoughts in your head.
So what you have to do is you have to stop thinking.
Stop thinking, maksudnya macam jangan tengok anything.
Stop thinking. Jangan layan thinking tu. That means then the mind is silent. The mind is silent, is not thinking. The brain is actually dia punya kerja is thinking.
Dia tak pernah stop thinking kan.
When you are only in deep sleep. When you're in deep sleep, the brain rests.
Dreams tu bukan
ada
thinking kan. Dreams tu bukan thinking.
I think part of thinking. What happens is during awake time, because kita ada three state of mind. Number one is awake. When you are awake, the mind will thinking lah, do a lot of thinking. Number two, dream. Dream is the body is sleeping, but the mind is not sleeping. The mind is still thinking. Because whatever you think during the daytime, dia tak habis, dia tak complete. So the mind still continue thinking during sleep. That's where the dream comes in.
Jadi kalau sleepy sangat tak dream.
So kalau you are deep sleep, there's no dream, that's where the mind is at rest.
Tapi kalau jangan gila dah deep sleep. So kan every night bukan dream.
But every night pun sleep, dream.
Deep, kau tak dream.
Kan dream every night.
Every time I sleep, I just dream. Sometimes I just dream about cake.
Kan dream every night. Like
So
every night.
because before you sleep,
Tapi mostly
kau layan the thoughts. That's why you dream.
Tapi
So now-
mostly deep sleep lah.
So now I give you the exercise to try to train yourself to stop thinking. Because then when your mind is when your mind is silent, then only ilham will come in. Ilham datang. Then only it's fresh. Then only it's not based on memory.